Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
All right, everybody, 79 degrees right now. Look at that, sunshine across South Florida. I mean, it took all day, I get it. A lot of overcast skies, and of course we started the day with what felt like a tropical system over us. It was non-tropical, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. So, and of course, and I just showed you, we have a vince that is going to be developing and headed over towards the islands, not an impact with us. 80 degrees is the high temperature for it today. We were one below average. That is finally nice to see, but it took an entire cloudy day to get there. Upper 60s is where we should be, and additional rainfall tallies just from this morning at 0.85. But as I showed you there, we got upwards of, a foot plus of rainfall, numerous locations here. Everybody ended up with between 5 and 13 inches of rain from this low that still spinning up north of Bimini there, but it's out of our way, although the circulation around it still has been bringing in a few offshore showers. And it's been one of those just heavy drizzle kind of a setup, right, where you're driving around and it's difficult to see because the raindrops are so fine that they don't allow for much visibility here. We've been looking at those numbers. Miami Beach is certainly getting in on that, and just an ugly day to be out on the beach. But we're going to fix that and fix it fast for tomorrow and heading into the weekend. We're going to be in much better shape, and I think everybody's going to want to get out now after the last couple of days here. There is rain tracker for the rest of the evening. The winds are also coming down. These are sustained winds right now. There are no gusts to report, so that wind advisory really expiring later on this evening, and we'll be in much better shape. But these were some of the wind gusts that we peaked earlier today. Everybody into tropical storm force wind gusts, and of course we had those hurricane force wind gusts right along the coast as that meso low, that low that developed and just intensified. Some of the models were hinting at that, but boy, that was hard to believe with something that was along a frontal boundary. So again, we'll talk more about it, but there's your forecast for the rest of the evening. If you're stepping out, just that light drizzle, that's going to continue with us. Otherwise, temperatures in the mid-70s, and not much to say about the weekend, except it's going to be great for not just Saturday, Sunday, but beginning tomorrow. Lots of sunshine, minimal rain chances, only at about 10%. So we're looking great. Another check on the tropics. This will be Vince. It's a low pressure system here that is now organized. It will be a depression, and eventually you could already see the impacts through the islands here, Jamaica, heading into eastern Cuba. They're already feeling the effects in the form of rainfall. It's going to be a big rain event, not a big wind one. But look at this, just making a beeline there towards the northeast, and eventually becoming tropical storm Vince through tomorrow, through eastern Cuba, and then it's going to head up and move rapidly to the northeast and away from lots of areas here. Look where we are as far as the tropics there. It looks like we will get to Vince. We may not get to Whitney. I don't see anything after Vince, but as we always say, you always wait till November 30th. That's the last day of the hurricane season, which is why we don't write these systems off entirely. There are the temperatures for tomorrow. As far as the 7-day forecast, it includes, you believe it, Thanksgiving there by Thursday. Looking dry, nice and mild, low 80s with low rain.